Yeah, so the system has a pressure chamber where the incoming gas is held before it goes into the patient, and that pressure chamber, uh, as the name suggests, it's pressurized, so it's above atmospheric pressure. The gas from the wall is about 50 pounds per square inch, and one of the questions, so we had a couple questions about this pressure chamber. Can it can it handle 50 pounds per square inch without leaking? What How much pressure do we actually need to have in it? So in the end, we stepped down some from the wall is 50 psi, and then the pressure chamber itself is 20 or 30, something in that range. It varies as it lets out the air. So part of it was testing that piece, and that was before we had the exhalation line running. So we got that part working first. And then as we were building the system, we finally had a whole system together and we tried that out. But at that point, it was still, the wiring was all done with breadboards and sort of like temporary, not quite duct tape, but pretty close. And then as time went on, we moved to soldered connections. I wasn't really involved in that part, but so we went from this kind of temporary wiring to something that was more permanent. And so, the configuration changed a number of times as we're going along, from something that was just very temporary to test something out to once we felt like it was working pretty well, we would shift it into a more permanent configuration.